It's your boy Warlow back with another My Team video. And we are going to rank the best Dark Matter cards. Now, I actually do like this type of review because there's only 28 Dark Matters, so we can honestly give a good review of why I'm listing where I am actually, because people be wondering, oh, you just leave out this and that. Well, we can go full in and tell me, do you like if the tier lists are shorter than usual? Do you like that more than watch the tier list be long? But then the beer is being 28 minutes because I'll try to make them like a lot shorter if you want me to. But yeah, let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. But first up, I'm ranking Shaquille O'Neal. Now I'm ranking Shaq, okay, in at some reason it wasn't letting me move it. I'm ranking him at S tier because Shaq, if you have Shaquille O'Neal, every time I use it, he grabs every rebound. I get his shot slow. But what he does on the court, he's like, if you use him, like I play team up a ton of times, just as an example. Shaq is so overpowered, and the same thing translates to my team. Dude will grab every single board. He just straight up moves you out the way. It's just Shaq has animations in the game that just can't compare to no one else. Even he has more OP than animations than Wilt, which is crazy. He just snags every board. Shot might not be completely complete, but you can easily shoot it when you're practicing the jumper. Shaq is absolutely complete, and I wish I got Shaq over Vince because I personally like Shaq more than I honestly wish I got the Shaquille O'Neal more. In my opinion, he's a really phenomenal card, and he just does everything for you on the court. Really provides everything you need, in all honesty. Next up on the list, we got Dwayne Wade. First to me, I think he is D tier. It's just Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, I think D Wade's just not that good in my team. I think his shot is very mediocre. I just feel like he has some good defensive animations. I get it, but I wouldn't suggest them. Like, there's too many point guards. You got Cade, you got Stephon Castle now, you got Oscar Robinson's now even cheap, and I don't even like Oscar like that, but Penny Hardaway's cheap. Why use Dwayne Wade at this point? Get he's free, but why use him at this stage in the game and justify that bad release? So overall, I'm giving C tier for D Wade. And I just noticed at the end of the video, I forgot Pro Pass D Wade. I would put D Wade at C tier. He won't be on the tier list because I forgot about him. But I put him C tier. I don't like D Wade's jumper, like I said. I like him on defense. If you like D Wade, use him. I just feel like there's other point guards than me that are better. Some opals that are better. I'm just not affected. I don't like that jumper. Don't like it. I just do not think Dwayne Wade is really that good in my team. To me, that's in my opinion. If I was giving it to y'all, so y'all can disagree, but that's my opinion. Next up in D tier, I'm putting Kevin Garnett. Look, KG is the same as the Pink Diamond. It's just a fact. He is the same overall card as the Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. He just is. His jumper isn't that fast. It's slow. He's literally, if you got a Pink Diamond juiced up KG, you would not notice the difference between this Dark Matter KG. They have the same animations, same everything. He's not that great in my team. Like, even Derek Coleman at Galaxy Opal, I mean, his jumper, I didn't even look at it, but he got a new jumper, and his jumper probably way better than Kevin Garnett's, and he's only 10k MT. So Kevin Garnett is one of the most overpriced Dark Matters in the game, and he's not worth his price whatsoever. Like, you can't tell me he's worth the price. Let's just look at just look at this. Derek Coleman. I actually want to see what the jumper look like. He has 84 speed, 93 interior, 86 ball handling, and a way better jumper. That jumper probably really good, and you can get it with basic dribble style. KG has basic dribble style. So in all honesty, in my opinion, I don't think KG's worth his coins whatsoever. Dr. J, I'm probably gonna have to go A tier because I think Dr. J's S tier, right? But the Pink Diamond, I'm not gonna gas up this Dr. J. Okay, on the tier list, this is my personal thoughts and opinions. Why not buy a Dr. J right now? You can buy on the auction house. You can buy Erving, Pink Diamond, Dr. J. Is like 257k or 300. Let's say you buy this with legend badges. Why are we gassing up buying Dark Matter Dr. J? And he is the best shooting guard in the game, but you're gonna have to spend 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and based off of value wise, you gotta base it on that. I actually don't like to base that on that, I think it's stupid, but overall, when there's an alternative that's the same exact card, if this K3 Dr. J had very quick, I would say yeah. If he had different sig, I would say yeah. You have from S tier. But I'm sorry, I'm not putting Dr. J S tier when the Pink Diamond one's the same. He is technically S tier, but he's not worth it. He's not a S tier dark matter. When you look at it off value, he just not. He just not. You can disagree all you want. That's just my personal thoughts, though. He just isn't a S tier dark matter when you look at it that way. So I'm not saying, oh, he's not S tier. In terms of like his other card existing, he's not an S tier. Larry Bird, one of the worst dark matters I ever used. This card stinks. He's garbage. His release is really bad. Like, it's really bad. It's like shooting with Norman Powell. He can't move. He has Melo, who people love to hate on Melo. He actually can move. He has Devin Booker dribble style. He has a good escape move. Forgot what escape it is, but he has a really good dribble six. And Larry Bird might have the worst dribble six in the game with a bona fide garbage jumper. They should have just kept the jumper the way it was, because all it did was make Larry Bird worse. Like, he's so bad. And the fact that people are locking in like 1 million coins worth of badges is crazy to me. He is not worth the coins in my team. Absolutely a joke of a card. Not worth it. Scottie Pippen. I'm probably going to go B tier in terms of Scottie Pippen. Probably go A tier for Scottie Pippen. Because I don't like Scottie Pippen as much. Like, I still think his release is kind of, which leads to be a desire. But I've seen Scottie be great. I struggled with Scottie Pippen in my gameplay video, but that's just a skill issue. Okay, Scottie Pippen still offers maximum defense. He does have his ping down, but he has a jumper on quick. He actually got a upgrade. So in my opinion, he kind of is. If you can get him for 600k with legend badges and you can get used to that jumper, unlike me, I just suck shooting with it. But if you get used to it, get used to his Pro 2. I've seen Evance, who's one of the best in the world, cook with this card amazingly. So I think he overall is an elite. I still think he's elite. Just because, oh, people are like, oh, you just hate on cards. No, I don't hate on cards if I'm not good with him completely. Like, I still will respect him. Michael Jordan up next. I think you have to move Jordan down to, it's like, is Jordan still an A tier dark matter? I'm gonna have to go B tier for Jordan because his release is getting on the slower end at this point. I still like MJ a lot. When I used him, his shot is still easy to shoot with the stick. It's just Michael Jordan's shot is just slow. And I feel like that holds him back from even a card like Jason Richardson, for example. Jason Richardson doesn't provide defense. Michael Jordan has phenomenal defense. I get that. But we're at the point where there's so many cards now getting that defensive, like, upgrade now. And with MJ shot being slower, he does have a good leaner. I do like his right leaner. I do think Michael Jordan, or what perimeter leaner he has, is all right. I just feel like Jordan, you cannot put him on the same level as a Scottie Pippen or an MJ. For me, I'm better with Jordan than Scottie Pippen, but that's just me issue. But that's just a me issue. But I would say MJ's B at max A minus, but that's just my opinion on Michael Jordan. Next up, we got James Harden. Same thing. It's like I'm putting him in B in terms of value, but I think it's like, why not just buy the Galaxy Opal Harden? You know what I mean? I think Harden, why not just buy Galaxy Opal Harden? It doesn't make any sense. The Galaxy Opal is just literally basically the same exact card. So that's my issue with the James Harden. If he's like 300, sure, you can get the little bit upgrades, but he's like 600, 700 KMT. This is just a no out of me. You can just buy the Galaxy Opal, add a couple Hall of Famers. You got basically the Dark Matter Harden. And he is a beast. If you get Dark Matter Harden and Dr. J, like I said, they both beasts. Harden's shot is amazing. It's phenomenal. It's really good. But in terms of value, in terms of that, and in terms of how good he is, he's not much better from his Galaxy Opal processor. So why not just buy the Galaxy Opal, add a couple defensive badges, and you got Dark Matter Harden. So I would suggest do the same thing for Dr. J. They're both amazing if you badge them up. You get the Dark Matter, they're gonna be Dark Matters, but they're not gonna play much difference in their Opal. Like if you match against them, you're not going to notice a difference. So to me, James Harden's value just goes down when you can just buy the Galaxy Opal for 130k. Doesn't make much sense. Austin Reaves, I didn't even upload my gameplay overall. Didn't even upload it, because I think Austin Reaves is A tier. I still don't like the fact that it's behind the back. I like his behind the back. I still don't like the fact he can't do a leaner. I think that holds him back a lot. But I feel like in terms of dark matters, he is very, very good. Like Austin Reaves is. Like I have cooked with him myself certain games. So I didn't even upload my gameplay video. I was struggling. I hated the card. But then I played again in another game. When I was playing with Porzingis, he had Austin Reaves on the bench. I used him. And I was cooking with him. So I just couldn't upload the video. I feel like it was a disservice to y'all. and until I get good. But I think Austin Reaves is a good point guard. Now, if you want your point guard to have a leaner, he's probably going to fall into that C category. But I think Austin Reaves is a good dark matter if you get him. If you get him, pro pass, if you get him. Hakeem Olajuwon up next. I think he is a S tier. I feel like he's the only one that's close to Porzingis level at the closest. It's just that I feel like at the max you have to go S tier for Hakeem Olajuwon. His jumper's weird, but it's on very quick, so it helps it. He slash at the print. He already comes with some good sigs already, which a lot of players don't have off rip. Hakeem Olajuwon is not better than Porzingis, but he's the next second thing. Like I don't even think Embiid is technically better than him. So we'll review next. Let's do Embiid next. I would put Embiid probably in A tier. I see this card going for 1.1 million MT, and I feel like Embiid has a more baited shot than Hakeem Olajuwon. So it's like I would rank Embiid in A tier. I like Embiid, I do. I think his post moves are all right. He has good jumper, but it's like, is he worth it? I don't think he's better than Shaq or Hakeem Olajuwon. I think they are better, so I'm going A tier for Embiid overall, and I think I have to go that way. Next up is Curry. I probably go C tier for Curry. Curry is all right. Curry is just like, he'll provide his jump shot on very quick. He can dunk the ball. Curry's not going to be terrible as a fast jump shot. You just have him sit still and just screen his shots. You can shoot it off it. I still don't think jumper's crazy, but it does help being on very quick. So, yeah, we're going A tier for Curry. Jalen Brunson is absolutely garbage. He doesn't play in my team overall, and he's just not going to be in my team. In my opinion, he's just not going to be it. And he's just not going to, like, Brunson just too small. It's too small. Shot, no leaner. And it's just, he doesn't have behind the back. He's actually useless in this game. Jalen Green up next. I think Jalen Green's very good. Okay, Jalen Green is actually very good. Is he a B tier? I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard that can dunk. Like, that diamond Jalen Green was really tough. Like, he was a tough freaking card overall. I'm probably going to have to go B for Jalen Green. Actually, I'm going A tier for Jalen Green. You could, like, I think Jalen Green is potentially one of your best point guards in all of my team. I think he is very, very good. Like, defensive wise, let me see that interior. Let me see what that interior is real quick. Let's see. I can't remember off the top of my head. What's that interior? 79 interior, 85 defense, 88, 79 block, 90 drive and dunk. Those defensive stats aren't looking like it's it for point guard. Especially if you're not having the quickest. I'm putting Jalen Green in B tier. I'll put him in B tier. I think it's tough between me because I personally would rather have Jalen Green. Is Jalen Green better than Austin Reaves? That is a question. I'm going to have to go with no, but I'm going to have to say Jalen Green is in B tier overall. I'm going to have to say he is in B tier in terms of a dark matter. So I'm ranking him in that B tier for Jalen Green. He doesn't have the movement like Austin Reaves. They both don't have laner, so I think based off of that, you have to do it like that. Shai Alexander, he is a S tier. Like, I feel like you have to put him in S tier. Shai is a amazing point guard, 6'6", gonna guard anybody on the court. He's one of your best dark matter cards in the whole game, and he's gonna be absolutely phenomenal in this game for you. So overall, okay, next up on our tier list, we got Karl-Anthony Towns. This card absolutely stinks. I'm sorry, this card is horrible. His jumper is horrible. Exchange him for badges. KAT has no value in this game. He is absolutely terrible. What is he providing for you on the court? He's not going to be your lock. He's not going to be locking down the paint. All he does is provide a broken jumper with no movement. The card is absolutely really useless in this game. He's so useless. Has no value to exist. He is absolutely garbage in this freaking game overall. Next up, we got Donovan Mitchell. I think you have to say Donovan Mitchell is S tier. Like, I just playing against this Donovan Mitchell card. Donovan Mitchell's very good. Okay, the fact is, like, Gary Payton is, like, going up in price, who's a S tier as well. Like, Gary Payton is a S tier card as well. But he's, like, going up in, I didn't mean to move Curry, but Gary Payton is going up in price tag, which I think that's gassing it too much. I do love Gary Payton, but 600K, I mean, we might be gassing it too much. Y'all gonna move on to another point guard probably by next week. But Donovan Mitchell, like, I don't think Gary Payton is 400K better than Donovan Mitchell, who you can buy. And that Donovan Mitchell is so good. Like, that Donovan Mitchell is so good in my team, and he's one of your best dark matters in the whole game overall. So Yeah, I think one of your best points. So I think overall they both are S tier. Both can create, both play defense. They're both really complete point guards in this game. So I think all three of them are S tier. Jokic up next. I'm going to have to go B tier for Jokic. I don't think Jokic is better. Like, Jokic, is he better than Jordan? Like, I think in terms of a dark matter tier list, Jokic's going to have to come down to C. And I don't mind Jokic. I think his hot step is good. I think his thing is nice, but his jumper is broken. I use Jokic. He's alright. It's just nothing crazy about Jokic. I don't think he's on the level of Joel Embiid. I don't think he's on the level of a MJ or Jalen Green. I like Jokic. I do. I think Jokic is a good power forward, but I think his jumper just holds him back personally, and I just don't think it goes up to expectations. So overall, we're going C tier for Nikola Jokic. Next up, we got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a S tier dark matter. He is amazing. His movement, he's leaner. His animations just all convoluted. They're all really good. In KD, in defense, he's going to be really good. So KD is one of your best small forwards in my team. Next up, Jayson Tatum. I don't think Jayson Tatum is on. I probably put him B tier. Like, I don't think he's better. Like, is Jayson Tatum better than Austin Reaves? I guess when it gets tough. I feel like Austin Reaves should, like, come down to B tier. And they should be all left alone. Because I don't think Austin Reaves is better than James Harden. So, I think they're both on the same level. So, I think I'm going to move Austin Reaves down to B tier. But I think Jayson Tatum's in B. Is he A? I think you have to move him up to A tier. Because I think he's on the level of Scottie Pippen. So I think we're going to move the list like this overall. But I think Tatum is just like, Tatum is good. I just don't think Jayson Tatum is all that, really. I just don't think he's all that, to be honest. So overall, I just don't feel like in terms of that, he just does his job on the court, hits his shots. I like Jayson Tatum, I do like him, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's an S tier. Now that his jumper on quick, 79 three-pointer, dunk animation is really good. Giannis is actually fixed. He's actually really good now, and he's not a trash can no more. So he's actually worth it, and he's actually really, really solid in this game. Next, we got Magic Johnson up next. Gotta put another S tier. It's crazy how many S tier dark matters there is, but Magic Johnson is a S tier dark matter. He has defense. He's 6'9". Does his job on the court, defend. He's one of your most versatile point guards in the game, really. So overall, you just have to put him in S tier. So yeah, I just don't like the fact of everybody in S tier, but I feel like you have to. Like, I feel like all these point guards are S tier point guards. Next, we got Brandon Roy, and he's also S tier, which I think both of the Brandon Roys are S tier. I heard bro dribble style is better than De'Aaron Fox dribble style, which I think that is better. You get more bursts from it. So I think you have to put both dark matters in S tier overall. So yeah, the jumper's fire. He's really good. Go watch my gameplay video. But overall, I think these are the best value dark matters, and who I think is like somewhat the best ones. I feel like might be worth buying. I think S tier dark matters are all worth getting if you have them. They're worth it. I think the A tier are like, they're great, but it's just there's reason why they're less valued, or they're not as good as these other guys. But I think these is my top 5, my top point guards. Top dark matters in the game. And I almost forgot to rank LeBron James, which I just noticed, but LeBron is S tier. But obviously, we don't need to discuss why. He is the GOAT. LeBron is a really, really good dark matter. But overall, this is my tier list. Let me know in the comment section you agree, if you disagree with my list. And I'm going to see y'all in the next My Team video. And give me a